Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Nicola, and I'm here with the amazing Wendy Mulder. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, are we on?
We are on.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. I never know. That's cool.
We have a cheeky
Welcome.
topic today. um, I've asked the question, what if kindness is the new Botox?
Sure is. I love it. I so love it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yes, it's there's so many things that come up when, when we talk about kindness. Like the difference of what like what we've brought about kindness to what we know now about kindness. So I suppose what I want to say is that what what is kindness to you? And it's constantly changing. It's constantly changing for me all the time about what is kindness. Like I'm asking questions of my body, like body, what would what would you like to do today? What would create some more fun to you today? Um, you know, there's it's so different. And what if you could choose something totally different that you've never chosen before? And what if that could be kindness?
Awesome. I love what you said, because I used to think that kindness was taking my body for a massage or having that extra 5 minutes sleep in. But just I never, like, until quite recently, I never thought of asking what would my body like in those situations. And is it kindness to handle what shows up in your life without waiting for the last minute? Is it kindness to go for a walk instead of, binging on some television series that you're going to forget about 10 minutes after?
Absolutely. It is. It's so it's so funny. It's so it can be so different every day. I think that's the big thing. It is like anywhere that we go into conclusion of like, oh, well, this is what kindness with my body is going to be. What if it could be just an open slather of possibilities? I don't profess to be an expert about bodies, but the one thing that I have is I have a love and I adore my body. And I'm so quick to become aware of when I start judging it or making myself wrong, and that creates a totally different reality. So my question, I suppose, is what's going to create for anyone, for anyone or whoever's listening, what's going to create kindness for you today with your body? What does your body know? What more clarity can you receive from your body if you're willing to actually speak to it? And um, what is valuable to you? Is your body valuable to you? Or is it just something that's there that takes you from A to B and you can have a shower and do all those things and be really grateful for that? But how much, what if you could ask some more questions with your body? And what if it could create lots more money for you? There's lots of different things that I'm becoming aware of with asking questions with my body, and that's showing up as so much more kindness. And I'm like, yeah, come on, I'll have more of that, please.
That's so cool. You mentioned the money piece, Wendy, and I think that you're being slightly modest when you say you're not an expert. You you do have lots of experience with bodies as a registered nurse, as a mom, as a carer, and as a 3-day body process facilitator. And a lot of the times when we look at our bodies and we judge it, we don't realize that what we're creating with that judgment. If you look at your wrinkles, what are you creating by saying, oh, body, you're just so many wrinkles? So from that perspective, what does judgment create for your body?
Yeah, well, then how much does the judgment, how much does it contract? how much does it like, what do we want to choose? Do we want to have more ease with our body? Do we want to have more expansion? Do we want to be more generative? And those words don't go with judgment. Judgment is like, let's keep it all nice and locked in, and then we can follow what everyone else says that we should do with our bodies, or and we don't ask questions, and a lot of times when there's a lot of judgment with your body, there's a lot of pain, and because the body's going, I don't like this. Can we have something different? Please. Yeah. And how much have we grown up with that? How much have we grown up with, we got to get it right, and it's got to be good or bad or wrong, or what if there was just a totally different reality? And what point of view do you have with your body? And these are questions I ask myself every day too. Like, if something comes up, I'm just like, okay. Or if I get an intensity in my body, how much I even noticed that myself the other day, how much do we automatically go to a judgment? Oh, this must be something wrong here. I must have a block or whatever. And what if it's actually just more energy flowing around in your body? That just, if we didn't judge it, if we didn't control it, or we didn't hold on to it, that it was just moving through and it was on its way out. And I'm like, oh, okay, that could be fun. That could be a different possibility.
Yes, and we were chatting yesterday, Wendy, and I had all this heavy allergy symptoms going on. And you just asked me, who does that belong to? And like today, I'm fine. I have no
I know,
symptoms.
look at you. I know, that's so cool. Gee, I was talking to you yesterday. I'm like, I sound all sniffly, and you're, yeah, that's yeah, and it's so cool, that one, isn't it? Because it was just about, and I love this one of, where are you? Like stepping. How many universes are we in? Our bodies can be in with even the people around us, and actually just willing to step out of those universes and then go, who does all this belong to? Because when you're actually in that universe and you go, who does this belong to? Well, of course, you're just going to get everything you're already in. But if you actually step out of it, and actually you're not in anyone else's universe, you're in your own, and you're totally present, you haven't lost yourself in someone else's world with your body and your being, then it's just like, who does this belong to? And it goes, phew, not mine. Probably far too much information with all of that, but anyway.
But that's the simplicity of it, and that's the coolness of it. And people are probably very fascinated right now and wondering what else they can choose. So Wendy, you have a 3-day body class coming up.
I do, and I have it here in Brisbane, and it is on next weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, at the Full Moon Hotel in Sandgate. And yeah, like, what invitation can it be to have 3 days of just relaxing, resting, having, learning these different processes. And it's so simple, unlocking areas where maybe you would like to just have more joy, more ease, more money, more possibilities. And it's too simple, really, but you have someone working on you, and then you work on them, and you learn where to put these hand positions. And what if we could have more play? What if we could have more play with our bodies in the world? Now, I'm looking at the camera this time. I'm supposed to be looking at the camera, and I keep looking at Nicola. We need to look at the camera.
Well done.
I did it for once. I get a gold star. But yeah, yes. I really am. I've had many different things show up in my life, and one thing I know is you never know what's around the corner, and what if you really did truly live and enjoy as much as you can each day, and you have this beautiful body, so why not enjoy it in however way that is? There's no right or wrong. And yeah, so what could be possible that you haven't considered today?
Awesome. And
Awesome.
I just want to touch on the point you made earlier, Wendy, because some people would go to like the money pace with going to a 3-day body class. And what if you could ask your body, hey, body, would you help us create this? Yeah.
Yes, I know. I love that. I love that. And it's you know, we have all of these magical possibilities. Like because when you can ask your body, you can ask, because everything's energy. Everything's energy. So why wouldn't we? You know, even sitting here in this house, I always talk to my house and you know and talk to it as well and say, hey body, this is, can you contribute to, you know, whatever I'm choosing, as well as my body. And the more that you're present and haven't lost yourself in someone else's world, and the more you're being who you be and you're valuing the body's just like, yeah, bring it on. I'll have some more of that. And then money does show. It'll take you to places. It's done that for me for many years.
Cool.
And yeah, but you know what? It's probably too simple. And Scotty, you got to figure it out and work it out, but it is the amazing thing. I love that, because when you choose, then the universe. The thing about it is, once you choose something, we choose it, and then the universe is like, yeah, okay, cool, and then we go back on ourselves once we've chosen it, because then we get caught up in money. And then it's like, what if you could be willing to recognize when you choose something, you choose it, and then get out of the way and allow for the money to show up and allow for your body to contribute to you. But we sort of have this tendency that, you know, then we go back on what we've just chosen. So yeah. So yeah, what more honoring can you have of you and your body, Yeah.
Right. I
Yeah.
love that. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
I
your
talked far
time.
too long. I did.
Not at all. And I'll put the link in in the comments below. So if you want to, you can, you know, find out more about the 3-day body class on the next weekend. Bye,
Yeah.
everyone. Bye, Wendy.